New brewery in North Richland Hills. Buckle up.
Oh yeah, we don't have any cans on. And welcome to Strikeout Beer Quickish Beer Reviews with your pals Alan and Rapid Dave. I'm Alan.
I'm Rapid Dave.
And North Richland Hills has attained the hat trick when it comes to breweries. There's a new brewery just opened up in NRH, Keyworth Brewing, over there off of Davis Boulevard.
Over there
off of Davis Boulevard.
Nice.
They opened up Labor Day weekend. Just noticed they opened up this last weekend. Drove by there. I had myself a beer. Grabbed a 4-pack as a go.
How did we not know that there was a brewery opening up in North?
Well, we did know. Eric told us at the Brutal Anniversary, right? Yeah. He told us there was a brewery that was going to be opening up, but didn't know when.
Right.
They've since opened up. Before we get into that, let's get into the beer.
Let's talk about it real quick.
Because we're having a Helles Bock.
A Helles Bock?
Yeah.
Interesting. So this is Keyworth Brewing, brewed by our family for you in North Richland Hills. Drink local, blah, blah. Packaged on 9/22, 6.3% alcohol by volume, 24 IBUs. Big Horn is the name. Nice.
Yeah.
Helles Bock. Never heard of him.
It says Bock-Hell-Maybach-Lentebach.
So you think this brewery is going to have a lot of tricked up beers? Like
just based off of their
menu right now. With somebody, right?
Yeah, I talked to one of the owners out there. It's him and his brother and his wife that are running the place.
Fun.
And cool spot.
Yeah.
Real nice looking location. They are. It looks like they are going to be focusing on like having a lot of live music out there. Oh, yeah. That's kind of what they're. If you look at on their website, it talks about how they're two things: family friendly and live music.
Ooh, it's two things I don't do.
Real cool looking. Looks like they're gonna be dog friendly as well, as they had their 2 puppy dogs up there.
3 strikes and you're out, baby.
But it's like one of those breweries where, like, the people that own it, they have their dogs and they're just kind of walking around. Like we've seen that, like out in Keller, that dog runs the place out there at Shannon.
Yeah,
that dog, he's going in and out, walking all over the place. But they had two beautiful little puppy dogs out there, just kind of chilling, walking around. Like as when I walked in, they just kind of came over, was like checking me out, like, all right, you're cool. And then, but yeah,
interesting. Well, there you go. That's some good information to have, actually.
Cool little place. The bar was pretty cool. Like on their bar top,
mm-hmm.
It's kind of clear, but then it has like a bunch of keys under it. So it looks pretty cool.
Piano keys?
No, like keys for a door.
Oh,
yeah.
So went to like a Home Depot and it's like, we're going to give me like 87 keys.
I don't know.
Stuff them in there. Cheers to you. Let's get going.
Good things.
All right.
You liking it, huh? That's pretty good, huh?
I'm listening. It's more Bock, I think, than anything. Obviously, the Bock always comes through a little bit stronger. That's because it's a different beer, right? A Helles Lager is just a slightly, I don't know about sweeter lager, but just a different style of lager that I absolutely love.
Yeah.
But then the Bock's always, man, there's something going on there. I like that. I like it a lot.
Yeah. Again, like I said, it's a pretty cool little spot, and it's probably 2 to 3 miles away from Brutal.
Yeah.
So where you've got False Idol and Brutal are both there on Highway 26.
Mm-hmm.
You go essentially one street over onto Davis Boulevard, and they're located down there on Davis Boulevard. Cool looking, almost like kind of like industrial type area.
Okay.
Like you go and you park. The parking area is kind of under the building.
All right.
You go up, you got a flight of stairs, you walk up, and boom, you're right there inside the brewery.
No kidding.
They're open Thursday through Sunday right now. Is there days that they're open?
I have to check them out because I'm trying to imagine in my head. And it's like, it seems interesting, but I always like to see all these different breweries and things like that. Like there's some that are in industrial parks. There's several of them actually.
Yeah. Not like a huge industrial area, but like that building that they're in is kind of a little bit. They've got like a little car garage that's by them.
Okay.
But yeah, it's a cool little spot. Like I drive past this spot all the time.
Mm-hmm.
And then this weekend I was what day? I think it was Friday or Saturday. No, it was Saturday. I was out delivering and I was driving down the road and I saw open and I saw a brewery. I was like, oh crap, that's where they're at. So I had to hurry up and I dropped off the order I was doing, went offline, went straight to the brewery, walked in probably about like 10 minutes before they closed, 10 minutes before they closed.
Oh, yeah, that guy.
Well, yeah, I just wanted to get something to go, right? I walk up, he's like, hey, man, what can I get for you? And they had probably about like 15 people in the brewery.
Yeah.
Just kind of a chill vibe. They had college football on the TV. Everyone's just kind of sitting down, chilling, drinking. And I was like, well, I see you guys are closing here in a minute. I'm just going to get beer to go. And he's like, stay and have a beer. We're going to be here for a while.
Oh, okay.
He's like, we still got a sweep, mop, all that stuff. So have yourself a beer. And I was like, okay.
Yeah, that's what I want to do is have a beer while someone's sweeping and mopping.
But I ended up just sitting there talking to him.
Sweeping all around you and all that kind of, that old restaurant bullshit.
But they weren't rushing anyone out the door. I mean, it was like 10 o'clock, right? Yeah. They didn't close like super late. Excuse me. But sat there and had a conversation with them. They've got a couple of they got an Oktoberfest that's going to be coming out soon. And a pumpkin spice. They'll both be coming out here in the next few weeks. And I think we're actually looking at possibly having them on when they release those, to have them on, talk about the brewery, tell us their story, stuff they got going on, what they're about, and things like that. So looking forward to that. I've got 3 other beers that I grabbed from there that I haven't drank yet, that I will be drinking and posting some one-off beer reviews for on those. But the Helles, I had the Helles, and the Helles is delicious.
My jam right there. Socials, on Instagram, Facebook.
I know they're on Facebook Rumble. For sure. They've got
Tumblr.
They've got their website, keyworthbrewing.com. On there, they've got right now, they got some swag on there. They got some shirts, hats, pint glasses, stickers. They got all kinds of, just a few things on there right now. You can see their taproom menu that's on there that they say they rotate out on a regular basis. So it looks like they'll be one of those types of breweries that's going to kind of rotate through a nice little stock of beers.
How many beers were on tap when you were out there?
I didn't count, but I want to say it was probably close to 10.
Okay. Yeah. No, if you can guesstimate, I mean, that's fine. It's, I think you should be able to think about it and remember, but yeah, no, I think, and not that you had to count, but yeah, 10's, I think 10's fine.
Yeah, it looks like they got 8 listed on their website right now.
Yeah. Probably a couple of little seasonal ones right there on the.
Yeah, right now, if you go onto their website, they've got 2 IPAs, a West Coast IPA and a double dry hopped double American IPA.
Oh, wow.
They've got under their lagers, they have the Helles. They've got a couple sours out there. A happy sour ale brewed with pineapple and mango, and a sour ale brewed with passion fruit. They got a Kolsch, which I actually didn't notice, called Halo.
Oh,
Red Doors, a farmhouse ale / saison.
All right.
And Scrat Stash, an amber ale. And then they got Tears of Pegasus, which is a chocolate peanut butter stout.
You got to get that.
Yeah,
you got to get that one, right?
Yeah.
And then we'll put some little peanut butter whiskey in there.
Oh, buddy.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Don't sleep on those mix. If you think you can't trick up a beer, you can. It just takes a little bit of effort.
It's a little thought, a little creativity.
I can't remember the person that told us about that. What was that? Hershey's porter from Yuengling, right? And peanut butter whiskey.
It tastes just like a Reese's peanut butter.
Yeah, it was bonkers how good that was. And it's dangerous if you think about it.
Oh, extremely dangerous.
Yeah. I mean, there's some beers out there that you even want to have a little ice cream float with, right? And there's beers that you can mix with whiskey and other things like that, and just all of a sudden it's amazing. So we had North Richland Hills and got themselves another brewery. Looking forward to it. I gotta check them out. Oh, there's their socials right there on Facebook and Instagram. Keyworth Brew on Facebook, and then Keyworth.brewing. Is that underscore? Yeah. So Keyworth _brewing on Instagram.
Okay.
There you go.
Yeah.
Man.
And like this last Sunday, they had Bronson Lewis out there providing a little live music action. A little live music. So you come watch the football game, but also catch a little live music while you're watching it.
The thing I like about Saturdays and college football is that it lasts all freaking night. It's like 11 o'clock. You're still watching a game. And it's
some games that don't start until then.
It's a beautiful thing. It really is.
Those West Coast games are starting like 10:30 at night. You're like,
it's like, what the hell's going on? But if you got nothing else to watch, and there's with the writer's strike going on, and there ain't been nothing good coming out in like forever, it's like, I'll watch football. Let me watch some football.
Better anything those writers are going to come up with.
There's a reason they do reruns of The Office and Parks and Rec nonstop,
because they're funny.
Yeah.
So, but guys, go check out Keyworth Brewing out there in North Richland Hills. cool atmosphere, cool place. Really enjoyed myself while I was out there. And I've only had one of their beers so far, but it's pretty damn good.
It is pretty good.
You know, if I'm going to judge a brewery off of one beer, I picked a damn good beer to judge it off of.
Well, you had that other one while you were there. You had this beer while you were out there? Or do you have another one?
And this one.
That one? Okay.
Yeah, I got 3 others at home. Like I said, I'll be doing some reviews on those here.
Yeah, I have to check out that Kolsch. I'll give you my rating when I get it, and it will be, we'll see.
We'll see.
I'm very, very strict when it comes to Kolsch's.
You have standards for some reason. Only with beer.
God. Pound it.
Thumbs up for me for sure, guys.
Yeah.
Head on out there. Like I said, they're open Thursday through Sunday. Get you some beer. Enjoy it. And we'll talk to you guys later. As always, I'm Alan.
Rabbit Dave.
Talk to you guys later. Deuces.